Celebrity deaths always bring us down, but what happens when the headline is a hoax? Just ask Abe Vigoda, who launched a website in 2001 just so fans could check in on his death status. In 2006, an error-ridden press release reported that actor-comedian Will Ferrell, who was 38 at the time, was killed in a paragliding accident. The article was posted on iNewsWire and was full of inaccuracies, including Ferrell's age and his alma mater. According to the release, a freak wind gush basically blew Ferrell and his companion towards a wooded area where they lost control before crashing into the dense foliage. The release was eventually retracted, but it made a large enough impact that the star's publicist, Matthew Labov, was forced to issue a statement to set the record straight. According to ABC News, Labov noted, "Not much to say other than we heard and read about it this morning, and we acted accordingly. There was no point in trying to track the source down, as it was obviously a hoax." iNewsWire claimed that the release was published by an individual with a web address that couldn't be traced. The president of AirTech Paragliding, the company that the release claimed Ferrell used before allegedly plunging to his death, responded that he was unaware of the actor using his services. In 2001, two Dallas DJs decided to trick their listeners by reporting that pop star couple Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears had died in a car accident. ABC News reported that when Timberlake, then a member of NSYNC, heard the news about his untimely death, he immediately called his girlfriend to see if she was okay. Spears was in Los Angeles, while Timberlake was across the country in Philadelphia. Timberlake explained, "The first thing she says to me was like, 'Hey, where are you?' You know, we both kind of heard about it at the same time." Following the stunt, the disc jockeys were fired. Timberlake explained that he was used to rumors surrounding his and Spears' relationship, but that reports of their deaths took that type of gossip to a whole other level. Plus, he didn't like how the lie impacted his family, who were worried when they heard that he had reportedly died. In 2012, a post on Twitter claimed that Taylor Swift, who was just 22 at the time, died in her home. The social media account appeared to be affiliated with MTV News, which gave it some credibility. While it was ultimately a hoax, this wasn't the singer's first experience dealing with such a disturbing rumor. Swift had been part of another death hoax 3 years earlier, after Kanye West famously interrupted her acceptance speech at the MTV Video Music Awards. 2012 was an active year for country star death hoaxes in general. That same year, rumors circulated that singer Reba McEntire fell off a mountain in Austria while filming a movie. She responded on X, formerly Twitter, saying, "While I would love to be shooting a movie in Austria, I definitely did not fall off a mountain, nor am I dead. I am alive and kicking." Garth Brooks was also the victim of a death hoax, with reports claiming he died while riding a jet ski. He never acknowledged the false reports. In 2011, while Charlie Sheen was making frequent headlines for his erratic behavior, rumors surfaced that he died of a cardiac arrest.
Now, I thought we'd take this moment to hear from the person who was with Charlie at the end.
When the news trended on several social media websites, the actor's rep explained to E! News, "Reports of Mr. Sheen's demise have been greatly exaggerated." Sheen himself also proved he was not dead by tweeting, "Warlock, long nap, very much alive." Unfortunately, those who clicked on a link about his demise from X or Facebook were directed to a clone of YouTube that included a virus. This in turn caused the link to be automatically posted on the user's Facebook page, according to Mashable. To view the video, users were directed to answer a survey, compounding the problem. Sheen's false death story reportedly infected some people's devices with malware. In 2012, Justin Bieber was falsely declared dead on 2 separate occasions. Reports surfaced on X, formerly Twitter, in both January and March that the Canadian singer had suddenly passed. The pop star tweeted about spending time in the company of his grandfather, telling over 18 million followers, "Great day fishing. Time with grandpa doing the simple things in life. Great day." Regardless, this didn't stop the rumor from gaining traction. Rest in peace, Justin Bieber became a trending topic. So, who was responsible for the rumor? The Twitter community. These pranksters were known for joining forces to get the phrase "rest in peace" followed by a celebrity name to trend. Not everyone was amused by the hoax, and some fans commented regarding its lack of sensitivity. A website called Global Associated News reported in February 2012 that actor-comedian Eddie Murphy was killed in Zermatt, Switzerland while snowboarding. The star's brother, Charlie Murphy, dismissed the rumors, tweeting, "My brother is fine. People who start these type of rumors are sick people." It wasn't the first time that the website published a story about a celebrity perishing while snowboarding in the Alps. The previous year, the victim was Jim Carrey, and the article was nearly identical to the one about Murphy. And on the same day that Murphy reportedly died, the website claimed both Jeff Goldblum and Tom Hanks were killed after falling off a cliff in New Zealand. It would be a stretch to believe these reports, and the site acknowledged that fact by including the following disclaimer at the bottom of the Murphy article. This story is 100% fake. This is an entertainment website, and this is a totally fake article based on zero truth and is a complete work of fiction for entertainment purposes. Why so many reports of dramatic celebrity deaths? The website permitted the use of user-generated content in which anyone could simply choose a name to plug into an article template regarding a celebrity's unexpected death. In the spring of 2020, rumors started circulating on Facebook that Fast and Furious star Vin Diesel was killed while working on a stunt. The link to the story led users to X-rated content as well as a video clip that covered the death of franchise co-star Paul Walker, who actually died in a 2013 car crash. The video prompted viewers to share the content by pausing the clip, only allowing them to view it in its entirety if they did so. But those who followed the instructions made a big mistake. This hoax was reportedly a phishing scam to steal people's personal information. It was thought to have been spread by the same source as a hoax involving actor Will Smith and his son Jaden that circulated in 2019. Diesel did not respond to the rumors of his death, and reputable media sources never reported that he passed. Known for his roles in Barney Miller and The Godfather, Abe Vigoda died in 2016 at the age of 94. However, rumors about his death circulated for decades and became a running joke. The rumor started in the early 1980s when People magazine accidentally called him the late Abe Vigoda after the 60-year-old star missed a Barney Miller rap party. The publication promptly amended the oversight, but it was just the beginning of death rumors that would plague the star for years. Vigoda revealed that his wife regularly received condolence cards about his death, but he decided to turn lemons into lemonade. He proved he had a sense of humor by posing in a coffin for the cover of Variety. He also did the late-night talk show circuit to demonstrate that he was, indeed, alive and well. In 2001, the website abevigoda.com was launched so that people could check whether he was dead or alive.
And that's Otis. He's 77 years old and still works in fast food.
I should have died years ago.
While he was in on the joke, Vigoda couldn't prevent his real death from occurring on January 26, 2016. In 2015, a tweet that appeared to be from Britain's Sky News claimed that actor-director Robert Redford had died after falling out of a golf cart in Santa Monica. Social media users immediately started posting kind words about the star, who was 79 years old at the time. However, Redford did not die from an unfortunate golf accident. His publicist Cindy Berger said in a statement published by Reuters, "This is a sick hoax. I just spoke to him and there is no truth to this whatsoever." Berger added that the actor was at home and feeling just fine. In reality, the post originated from Sky Breaking News, which was known for publishing erroneous death reports. However, the tweet gained a lot of momentum during the 15 minutes before it was deleted, and users were very distraught about the star's alleged passing. As for Redford, he did not have an Instagram or X account and declined to make a personal comment about his reported death. In January 2016, Daily Media Buzz and BuzzFed.net reported that actor Sean Penn was brutally murdered in his home. The article claimed his wife discovered his body. There were no signs of a break-in, and nothing had been stolen. In addition, it discussed speculation that drug lord Joaquin Guzman, aka El Chapo, may have been responsible for his death. This seemed to make the news more credible since the star allegedly helped authorities find Guzman and get him incarcerated. Snopes easily shot down the rumor that Penn was killed. While the actor did end up interviewing El Chapo prior to his arrest, Penn was not killed in his home. Snopes noted that had the Oscar winner died in such a manner, the news would have been published around the world on a variety of reputable media sources. However, only two lesser-known websites reported the news, and one of them, Daily Media Buzz, was known for posting fake news. And while BuzzFed.net is easy to mistake for BuzzFeed.com, the two websites are not connected. In 2016, reports surfaced that Nicolas Cage was killed in a motorcycle crash. Social media users started sharing a photo from CNN that included the star's mugshot and the caption, "Famous actor Nicolas Cage passed away. Fatal motorcycle accident." Cage's fan base was stunned by the news, but some skeptics didn't buy it.
Killing me won't bring back your honey!
One problem was that the image included footage from an accident that took place in 2011 in San Diego. Additionally, the story wasn't covered by CNN or other major outlets, which is a big red flag. Eventually, the false report was removed from websites. Cage was keeping a low profile at the time, but he was alive and well and had several films in production.